Go live here. Go live here. And in theory, okay, we're live here. We're live there. Just going to test chat real quick over on YouTube and mute my cell phone. Testing chat. Should be popping up. There we go. All right. Just going to be hopping right into it today. Feels good. We got Dave on the back. Tiny Lightning Dave, however. How you doing? Yeah, well, that's the best we can hope for most of the time. Let me actually make sure that people can hear you now that I think about it, because you're on this track, not my mic track. So, say hi again.
No.
Okay. Good. Glad to know that's working. Just gotta do a little bit of sound mixing to turn down the game in relation to Dave. Think that should work. I'll probably also just be turning it down once we get into the game. So, let's pull it up. You should be able to see on Discord, correct? No, you can't see on Discord right now? Hang on. Ah, I see. It stopped streaming. There we go. Much better. Okay. That should be working. You see my cursor?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, that's better than nothing. Hey, yeehaw. Alright, we're going to start a new game for this one. I have played a little bit of it before.
Sorry, I just need my scissors.
Okay. Would you like to read in your best French accent?
No, not even a little bit.
Alright. So this is a bit different than any of the games we usually play. This is essentially a visual novel. And we both kind of felt a little low energy today, so something a little bit chill, and absolutely buck wild ridiculous. So bonjour, we childrens. My name is Marie Peanut Butter, head of occult science at the Miskatonic University. Ours is the most prestigious institution of dark magic, the occult, and all the strange ghoulies that live in your peripheral vision. I am here today to tell you a story about a little girl that ruined everything. But ruining everything gives you the opportunities to make everything better. Oui. So it's going to be a lot of reading. And if this character design looks ridiculous to you, just wait. They get weirder and creepier.
Sexier.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, there are some that are sexier. But I'll let you decide which one that is. What's that? You ask why I have a giant hand sticking out of my head? Well, that is because I'm French. It is a thing we have, so no funny business. You'll learn about the strange things people are afflicted with throughout the story. So keep that in mind, everyone. French people always have hands growing out of their heads. This is very important. It'll be on the test later. After this, you'll think my hand head is cute and adorable, as you should. First, let me describe to you the state of the world, prior to the witch girl that ruined everything. Do not fret, you probably know this already. You are aware of the giant aliens that we call gods and the cultists that worship them. No? Then let me tell you. Some worship Cthulhu, the giant man octopus dragon thing. His cults teach eternal patience, waiting for Cthulhu to come back to them so he can destroy the world. Rude. Some worship Yog-Sothoth, the outer dimensional god of knowledge. These smarty brains try to build portals to let him come here, but that would destroy the world, too. Not so smarty. Most humans, like our witch girl, worship... now, I never actually know how to pronounce this elder god's name, and every time I try, I feel like I'm slurring.
It's Shub-Niggurath.
Shub-Niggurath?
Yes.
Okay. I always feel like I'm saying a slur, and it makes me feel uncomfortable. And I mean, it's Lovecraft, so it wouldn't be that far off. But the All-Mother. Even cultists for other gods will pray to Shub-Niggurath at the end of their spells and rituals. That is because she is the goddess of humanity. You're an absolute idiot. Leave me alone. Her cults preach love and compassion among everyone. Very lovely. But like our witch girl, some can be blinded by their desire for harmony. Oh, I skipped that. My bad. Oh no, right-click doesn't skip. Cool. There are some that would take advantage of the naive notion that all humans are loving and good. Not so lovely. Okay, so you know of gods now. Let's talk a small bit about the humans of the world. Some countries have been more affected by others, by the strange happenings of the universe. For example, in Canada, Yetis. Thousands of them. But the Canadians are well prepared. Yeti invasions are considered a national pastime. Bring the family, we'll shoot some Yetis. This is what us French call an English person. Note the sharp teeth, purple blush, and big ugly face. A couple decades ago, it was discovered that a huge percentage of the English nobility... Am I muted? I don't think I'm muted. Am I muted?
Hold on.
I shouldn't be.
Don't talk for a minute. You're not muted. I don't know what this is.
Okay, that was weird. Where was I? Yes. Sharp teeth, purple blush, big ugly face. A couple decades ago it was discovered that a huge percentage of the English nobility were actually cannibals, breeding humans in the underground caves like livestock. Everyone in England went crazy when it was found out, so now they're all cannibals too. Yeah, no worries. Just making sure. I left my scissors and my yarn, how silly. Yeah, well... How are you supposed to crochet if you leave your yarn in here? Apparently the Scottish just found it hilarious. This one is also my boyfriend, so no touching his ugly face. These little fellers are called Australians. When the Shoggoths left Antarctica, they came across a big island filled with lovely, delicious humans. But the humans didn't want to be devoured, and even when half dissolved in the Shoggoth bellies, the humans would punch and kick and smash bottles inside them, making the Shoggoth very uncomfortable. So instead of trying to eat them, the Shoggoth formed this cute little symbiotic relationship with the Australians, granting them immortality in exchange for less punching, so the little Shanes and Sheilas can happily booze and barbecue away for all eternity. This is not even the half of it. This is called an American. Note the silly haircut and gigantic bum. Specifically, this is the American that our story revolves around. The little witch girl that ruined everything. How can you tell she's a witch? Why, there are many clues. Example, pasty skin. A symptom of spending her days asleep and her nights dancing naked in the rain with her coven to conjure strange hexes. Also, the little black choker thing. It's the closest thing to a uniform they get. Also, she doesn't wash. Are you gonna make me look like a dumbass in the story? Because it was only like 20% my fault. Oh god, no, that was the new girl. Our story begins with our smelly dumbass being briefed on the university's secret protocols after just being hired as a security guard for the occult science building. I can't fucking speak. But on her first assignment, she discovers that all is not as it seems at the prestigious school. Thanks, nutsack. You want to do Bob?
Now, Miss Lestrange, you understand that as a security agent, your off-site assignments are to be kept in the secretest confidence, even from other members of faculty, and especially the students.
Aha!
You also understand that as a security agent, you'll be in very real danger, both from physical harm and mental corruption. Sorry, I got distracted.
No worries.
You understand that your body is subject to mutation at any point during your employment and residence in Arkham.
Rad.
And finally, you understand that as a University of Occult Science, you are obliged to assist us with research regarding your supposed magic eyes, and failure to comply will result in your immediate dismissal.
Sure.
Well then, Miss Lestrange. Welcome to the Miskatonic University.
Awesome. I don't remember this guy. Ah, you must be the new security guard, Charlotte, right? Yep, that's me. I'm Johnny, head of internal security. I'll be giving you a tour of the building you'll be patrolling, then I'll show you to your quarters. You'll be working here in the occult science building. You're a witch. Have you dabbled in any occult science? I'm pretty good at the occult stuff, though mostly I use it for errands and favors for folks. Plus a few hexes, curses, blights, just to keep up that witchy appearance. Blood into jam, bones into sponge cake, cat into mush. Phallus into tiny screaming vestigial face. Jesus fucking Christ. Normal stuff. We do things a little differently here, this way. Awesome. This is the Ethereum, where our students can perform experiments on the Necronomicon. The creature acts as a shield to the outside world, keeping any experiments sterile and quarantining unexpected summonings. Hello.
Hello.
We didn't know it could do that. Did you try talking to him? You're going to provide some much-needed common sense around here, Charlotte. This building also houses the Corporeum, a surgical theater where our students can perform vivisections and autopsies on otherworldly creatures. Speaking of which, this is Eddie, one of our monster hunters. Thanks to him, our Corporeum professors have been able to gather more information on living horrors than any other time in university history. You want to do Crazy Eddie? He is British, so you can whip that out if you feel like it.
I'm not gonna whip that out, but the trick is to figure out where its face is, and then commence repeated punching. Who's the new girl?
This is Charlotte Lestrange, a witch from the... Oh, fucking hell. Chessencook Coven? She'll be working security for the building. Hello.
Looking after us rascals, eh? Well, just give me a clip around... What? Give me a clip around the back. back of the head if you see me slacking off, and I'll get back to work. Eh, big stuff?
I have been known to whip some ass with my big muscles.
There you go. Come round the chop shop. You want to see what me and the lads wrangled up the other day. You witches like nightmares, right?
Sure, well, the fun ones anyway, like when your teeth fall out and you smooth them off with sandpaper to make a lovely necklace. Or when you're running down a corridor in slow motion with a bunch of hands coming out of the carpet and grabbing your ankles, and you finally stop to ask them what they want, and it turns out your shoelaces were untied and they were just super concerned for your safety. Or when you're at school and you stand up in class but you forgot your pants and you're embarrassed, but everyone compliments your butt. Or ceiling bees? Oh god, ceiling bees.
Well, you're a bloody weird one, Charlotte, so you'll fit right in here. You'll let my sister catch wind of you. She won't leave you alone. You telling stories like that.
Ah, and here's our curator of the Corporeum, Miss Marie Peanut Butter. She used to be a void shaman from Paris before coming to work with us. As fun as satisfying the void is, my true passion lies in discovering how things work. At least when they are dead. Groovy, what's a void shaman? You know those dark thoughts you have sometimes for seemingly no reason? The ones that tell you to jump when you're at the edge of a cliff, or rob the bank when cashing a paycheck, or drop kick a grandma through a stained glass church window at a funeral? Oh yeah, I get those all the time.
Me
Well,
too.
yeah. Well, those are not your thoughts.
A few hundred years ago, the French aristocracy's way of life was so decadent and whim-filled, their unbridled sauciness only went and summoned a bloody hedonism god. Damn thing lives under the Paris catacombs, communicates telepathically with people all over the world, urging them to give in to their darkest whims. The French get it the worst, of course, so there's these here shamans take it upon themselves to do the dark deeds, so the rest of France doesn't have to. Must be a right giggle.
I knew the Paris catacombs were no good. My last act as a shaman before coming here, I took my clothes off, covered myself in lemon cake and green food coloring, and terrorized a local village as a delicious swamp monster. I quite enjoyed that one. Shall we press on with the tour? Sure, bye you guys. Not to be rude, but judging from the bandaged up arms and the sick eye scar and the terror lines in your hair, I'm getting the impression that security work here is, a little dangerous. Not for you, at least. The Occult Science Building is probably the safest on campus. Oh.
Because if something went wrong in this building, we'd all be too dead to notice.
Wow, she got fucked up by something. Don't listen to her, she's just a little jealous that the new girl gets the cushy gig, while she's stuck in the math department. What happens in the math department? What doesn't happen in the math department? There's nothing so cold, so unforgiving, so dark as the mathematicians. The universe is not but an equation. They shriek behind their burnt hair and sludge-tainted cardigans, one that can be solved. But how do you solve the equation of a dozen screaming children being ingested by a black swirling chasm of teeth and clawing hands opening at the far end of the classroom by one of their damnable equations? Damn you, young Henry, carry that damned too. So let's carry on with the tour. Next up is the library. Oh god, I forgot how absolutely insane this fucking game is. Each building hosts a small library dedicated to researching and documenting the subject that the building students are studying. Here in the Occult Science Building, we keep an original copy of the Necronomicon, as well as translated copies for our foreign exchange students. That's a lot of knowledge. And here is our librarian, Charlotte. Meet Miss Emily Saccharine. I'm assuming you want this one.
Yeah, I need to weigh my distractions. Hold on.
No worries.
Blue, blue.
Hi, I love your mask. I didn't know you guys had a Shoggoth here, and a tame one. Emily isn't a Shoggoth. She just had a small accident with the Necronomicon a while ago and ended up like this. But our occult scientists learned an awful lot about what happens with these tomes of black knowledge when you spill your soy, no-whip, ice caramel macchiato 2 shots hazelnut on them. Sure looks like a Shoggoth. Purple, gooey, moderately adorable with a hint of terrifying. Well, that's the Necronomicon for you. It's funny. Spilling a non-fat frappuccino with extra whipped cream and chocolate sauce just turns you into a puddle of loose bones and blood. Still, hasn't stopped Emily from performing her duties, huh, Emily?
Who you do?
Shall we press on? Nice to meet you. Charlotte, this is Lizzie of Dunwich, our Yog Sothoth consultant. She saw us quite a lot about the outer dimensions during her time here. Lizzie, Charlotte's the new security witch.
Dibs.
I knew.
Are you the sort of witch that does the naked in the rain, or the sort of witch that does the lucky charms and the big hats?
The rain kind.
You and me are gonna get along, yes.
So, like, how come I can't... What are you?
I'm a Lizzie. What are you?
No, I mean, why do you look like a shadow? Or like part of my eyeball has stopped working?
It's because humans can't see because they's all afraid of me and my sister's appearances. Everything else can see me. That's why doggies are all tuck tails whenever I go near them.
Lizzie is an example of a mental phenomenon found only in humans, known as a cerebral voiding. It's a trick by the brain to preserve the sanity of its carrier. When a person comes across sights too horrible to comprehend, their brain refuses to render it, instead showing a black silhouette in place of the sight itself. Essentially, instead of Lizzie's insanity-inducing true form, your brain is protecting you by showing you a shadow instead. But I saw that interviewer no problem, the guy whose face was just teeth and gums, and the girl with the hand sticking out of her head, and Emily the librarian. Yep, Lizzie and her Dunwichian sisters are in a league of their own when it comes to horrific appearances. We sent a lot of students to the asylum trying to figure her out. That is awesome.
Yes.
Here's our head of catering, Mrs. Roth. She can cook anything with 3 or more legs. Hi.
Oh, look at you witches, all skin and bones. You just let one of my little gremlins know what fills your tum and I'll whip it right up.
What's the humanitarian dish for today?
Dave from accounting, my dearest.
Ooh, pork sandwiches. Lummy, lummy tum. Lummy, lummy, lum. Ugh. We employ a small staff of cannibals from England, Eddie in the Corporium and Annie being 2 of them. They only eat fresh, accidental deaths with the family's consent. Usually. Oh, I get it. Humanitarian. It's funny.
Once you're done with Johnny's little tour, let me know and I'll make you breakfast.
You're making her into breakfast? Let me have the arse portion. We'll make steak and kidney pie. Big ol' witch rump.
You ain't eating no rump steak, Annie. Your little hoard's got poor old Dave.
Aw, come on. At least let me have your ugly feet. Nice and lean, covered in flavor, and entirely useless. Look at them all the way down there. When I'm done with them. Great! Let me get a little appetizer. Little lick between the toesies. Pre-brunch snacklet. How about it? Jesus Christ.
Don't encourage her, dear. She'll be crawling all over me till your feet fall off.
My bad. Speaking of cannibals...
We need Owen here for this one.
Yeah, right? Is he alive?
Good... probably not. Good morning, Miskatonic. It's your favorite morning announcer, Mindy in the Morning, bringing you all the Miskatonic morning announcements as and when I see fit. It's currently 2:30 in the afternoon, so let's get started. Those of you students that have volunteered for the Smurfs...
Oh, shit.
Okay, blah, 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 blah.
Sorry, fucked up.
Can you go back?
I don't think so, unfortunately.
Well, that's gone forever. Child, please report to the reception office. It's currently being towed. I don't know what's being towed, but something is.
A white child. An unattended white child.
Oh, okay.
What was that? That's Mindy, the morning announcer. Does she do that a lot? Perpetually. You seem pretty comfortable around this stuff, Charlotte. I grew up in Maine. Not as many mutated folks, but they make up for it with all the goofy supernatural happenings. Yeah. Hey, Johnny. Thirst has been looking for you. Thanks, Chasm. Come on, Charlotte. I gotta make a quick stop off. What happened to her? Oh, that's Chasm, one of our portal diver team. They usually work out of Dunwich, coming back to write reports on their expeditions. When they come back, of course. So let me make a quick stop and I'll show you to your room.
Ah, Johnny. So this is the strange girl. The crumbler, the ruiner.
Wow, look at this guy. I like how your coat melts into the floor. Yep, this is her. Charlotte, this is Dr. Thirst Valentine, the head of occult science and the discovery of residual evil. The discoverer of residual evil. His work taught the university about the lingering nature of documenting malicious entities. Essentially, he figured out why seemingly innocuous writings could summon horrific creatures or cast terrible curses. Grew up in Maine. That's so fair. Yeah.
It is why the books bleed.
That's cool. I had a book that kept growing teeth and screaming and whatnot. It was my diary, though.
Excellent. I shall inform my colleagues of your arrival. We will merrily indulge in the popped corn. Ta-ta.
I like him. You've come highly recommended, Charlotte. Oh yeah? By who?
All you, bud.
Charlotte. I can't believe they finally hired my tiny baby monster. Rummin, what are you doing here? Got me some gainful employment teaching kids about old school dark magic and none of this occult science in my class. What they've got you teaching? Oh, I'm in security, keeping folks safe, wandering the halls, swinging a comically large keychain, bopping folks on the head with a flashlight, top secret missions, stuff like that. Pretty on-point hiring selection, if you ask me. Yeah, safety. That's definitely a keyword when I think of Charlotte Lestrange and her magic eyeballs. Hey, these cats turned inside out on their own. I sneezed. Hush your gums. Well, speaking of cosmic abominations, I gotta go teach a bunch of 18-year-olds how to turn blood into peanut butter by dancing in the rain. You're gonna love it here. The Miskatonic's just one like-minded community, all working towards making the world a better place, just like our coven. Come find me when you got some time off. There was nothing cosmic about them, Rummin. They were just cats with their bones on the outside. They got better. So you two are in some kind of cult? Sort of. We're witch cultists of Shub-Niggurath. Essentially, we believe that since the universe is filled with crazy, awful bullshit, that humans should be nice and loving to each other. Fucking crazy concept in this time of ours, huh?
Seriously. I didn't know we were getting political.
It's always political on my stream. I gave an entire capitalism rant last night while I was playing Bioshock.
Oh, your poor audience.
Some of us, like the Cult of the Black Sun, have these awesome bake sales for their neighborhoods, whereas others, like the Cult of Loveliness, hunt and slaughter encroaching monsters to protect their hometowns. We're sort of like goth Girl Scouts. What about you, witches? We take all our clothes off and dance in the rain. Typical witchy stuff, but we use black magic to do nice things for the townsfolk. Body snatching breech birth babies to make them crawl out of their mom, summoning fixer pixies when a guy's leg falls off, using transmutation circles as portals for when the trash collectors want a week off. Stuff like that. Wait a minute. The Cult of the Black Sun do bake sales? And the Cult of Loveliness are monster hunters? What, does the Cult of Kill, Murder, Death plant gardens or something? Oh, you mean the Cult of Fetid Retribution? No, those guys deliver meals to old ladies. And what was that about Magic Eyes? Don't worry about that, I just do this. Please note, I have no control over this. And sometimes... yeah, I wasn't just freezing on that. And sometimes weird stuff happens in people's minds. Usually they forget something or get an eye twitch. Long as I don't use it on little animals, it's pretty harmless. Okay, so let's keep going. This is your room, a little tight, but the lunch lady brings us security guys breakfast every day. I'll let you get settled, then you can explore your patrol route until Bob gives you your first assignment. It's perfect, thanks, Johnny. Okay, I better go familiarize myself with my patrol route. Hello again, it's time for a quick tutorial. You're about to enter what's called Patrol Mode, wherein you're allowed to freely investigate the Occult Science Building. Use your mouse to click characters to initiate conversations or doorways to move to other places in the building. Charlotte's patrol will always start here outside her room, and if you want to save the game, hit the little cog in the bottom right of the screen. Give it a try. And don't forget to visit me at the Corporium. Ooh. So the little cog is down here. I'm just going to do a quick save while we're here. So we've got a bunch of people here to talk to. We're kind of into the more point and click section of the evening. Let's
Oh, yeah.
So we have a couple options.
Tentacles, no arm, and lizard lady have my attention the most.
Tentacles, no arm, and lizard lady. Where do you see no arm?
The girl with the floating arms.
The girl with the flip. Her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I just assumed those were like extra arms because I think she has an arm. All right. Well, let's start here with the. I believe we talked to both of them. Yeah, we'll get to the lizard. Honestly, we'll probably just be going like right to left or left to right. Do you want to do the twins? I'll do her.
Sure.
It's detected that the live chat didn't appear on your screen in the past 2 minutes. No, that's not true. Sorry, proceed. TikTok.
You're the new security girl, right? I'm Nico Day, archivist of the Occult Science Building. Feel free to tell me your deepest and darkest.
Okay. I left school when I was 9 to become a witch and quietly hope that schools don't teach people anything important past that.
Interesting. And they do, by the way. Quite a bit.
Yeah, he does kind of look like Draco Malfoy, except for, the obvious.
Except doing a little bit of crack on the side.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a touch. Oh,
Not full addict, but just a
yeah,
hit or hit there.
just a pipe every now and again. Well, shit. Oh, they're not twins. They just look it. Don't listen to him. If you can count and spell, everything else is optional. Roger Cavendish, Chief Medical Officer.
And what does that tell you?
You can do more than count and spell, right, Doctor? Well, a few things. Bringing people back from the brink of a terrible Baphometic death, creating vaccines for supernatural diseases. Have you ever seen a prosthetic tentacle?
Yes. Don't get him started on his damn prosthetic tentacle. Little nuggets of secrecy, Charlotte.
Here's a fine one. People think that I clock my hips all the time because it's a Shub-Niggurath witch coven thing, when really it's because I'm secretly proud of my butt. It's a good butt. Rest of me sucks, but it's a damn good butt. Oh god, Annie's here. On behalf of all cannibals, thank you for sharing it with the world. You're welcome. I don't know if that's a you're welcome thing. She wants to eat you.
I mean, in all fairness, she didn't specify literally or sexually, so.
Yeah. Hello, Spooky. How's your feet? Why the fascination with my feet? Surely the juiciest stuff for cannibals is like the brain or whatever. Oh, no. Can't eat brains. Eating brains gives you the shiggles. Shiggles? What's the shiggles? Shits and giggles. An English disease makes you shiver and laugh uncontrollably while you lose control of your body. Then you die. Had a friend who had it back home. Significantly less hilarious than it sounds. That sucks, man. Yep, and now I'm all inconsolable. The only way to cheer me up is to give you a bite of your giant bum. Damn it, Annie, you almost had me feeling like you weren't a complete ass. I won't need the complete arse, just half a cheek at most. Okay, that was pretty clever. I'm here all week. Oh, God. Let's see. We got our bestie here. So I'm subbing a class for one of the astronomy guys, right? And substituting means it's time to watch a documentary in the lecture hall. And everyone's watching this thing, and it's like the closest star to our solar system is about 4.5 light years away, and you thought you felt lonely. And I'm like, why would you assume that? Why assume that literally every person who watches this thing? I grew up in a coven surrounded by spell-slinging psycho bitches, and now I work in a university. I salivate at the concept of loneliness. I wonder if they say that in nature documentaries too, trying to make weird animals relatable. And you thought you sprayed pungent urine at attacking predators. And you thought you had a projectile tongue that was sticky at the end so you could catch cute bugs. Oh my god, are we going to keep doing this? And you thought you had a four-headed penis. What the F has a four-headed penis? Alright, pop quiz chat. Who knows the answer? Dave?
Oh, I don't know.
The echidna. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Knuckles the Hedgehog. Not Knuckles the Hedgehog. Knuckles the echidna from Sonic the Hedgehog. Just keep that in mind.
Wow. He just got hotter.
Maybe girl echidnas are into the whole eldritch horror kink. Guy echidnas gotta step their game up and turn their peens into horrific nightmares. If Days doesn't know, we have no hope. I have no argument for this.
Why would I know?
Why would anyone but me know?
Animal facts.
Oh, God. Okay.
I know weird chemistry, physics, and computer facts. I don't know animal facts.
Alright, let's check in with these two. Oh, yeah, it is just bugs. Yeah, that's terrifying. And he's chained to a book, it looks like.
Oh, okay. That's not what I initially thought was going on. Okay. Annika Silverstein. It's the new security. Annika Silverstein, Alien Theology.
Caleb Wankenshaw, pun enthusiast.
That's not how you pronounce
Charlotte Lestrange, badass witch cop. So what happened to the last security guy? Are they on sick retirement adventures? Last I heard, he landed in Aruba. Then the rest of them landed in Cancun.
Yes, quite tragic. Tragic, wow. Entire occult science building exploded, leaving only a crater, oddly filled with indentations of the faces of the workers and students who were in there. That was before our time, of course. That's the wrong use of there.
Since we're alive and whatnot. Huh. But there's, like, protections from that happening again, right? Oh, yeah. They put a sneeze guard in.
Exactly.
Right.
The sneezes.
Always the sneezes. I mean, she sneezed and the cat turns inside out. Someone else sneezed and the entire department exploded. Well,
it's like we wrote this game.
Yeah, no, this is definitely like the kind of crack that we would put together.
Did you know before it was completely abandoned, Innsmouth desperately tried to become a tourism town, tried to focus on aquatic circuses, gift shops, and freak shows featuring leftover deep ones?
Oh, is she a deep one, not a lizard? Yep.
I happen to be named the most attractive deep one hybrid every weekly beauty contest.
Yeah, no, I see that. Deep one hybrids are usually really fish-faced.
It's the tits.
It's definitely the tits. And the hips. Huh, you don't look like a deep one.
That's probably why I kept winning.
Cool. That was the whole conversation.
Upside down lady.
We already talked to her. That's Annie.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's hard to tell when you're zoomed out on it.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I don't know why she's always on the ceiling.
Why not?
I guess. Okay, so we can go through this door, or we can go through this door. And I
just assumed the door to the left was her room. Is it not?
It is, you're right.
Okay. Nap time.
Second day, Nap City. Alright, to the left. Or to the right, I guess.
Yeah, let's talk to the cool-looking kids.
Yeah, right? I love his hat.
All my classes are at 7 a.m. Gun ideas for a book that would help me wake up in the morning?
You want internalized zombification in the necrology aisle? All the benefits of being a zombie without the drawbacks of looking like a corpse. Though your intestines will occasionally fall out of your butthole. They must have a book for everything. Jesus Christ. I'd take coffee over scooping intestines back into my own butthole. Maybe that's just me. Oh god, I forgot how fucking ridiculous this game is. I think I got to like this point and I was like, what the fuck am I playing? Someone better talk in the squee voice. I have to find a good squee.
I nominate her as Squee.
Oh god, no way. No fucking way. Okay, fine. I've been bullied into this by both my chat and my co-host.
Wrong choice.
This is absolutely the wrong choice. A fun trick of the black magic users of the old days was to write how-to spell books like that. Simply by reading them, you would cast the curse that the reader was trying to learn on the reader themselves. Fiendish but funny. Oh, I cannot do that for this entire girl. What happened to your eye holes? How to throw ethereal fire directly into somebody's eyes. Jesus Christ. Luckily, it was just the Cliff Notes version. Alright, we can go through here. We just came through here. You want the big door or the small door?
Small.
Small? Oh, we got a bunch more people. More tentacles.
Puppet lady.
Puppet lady. She looks exactly like the other girl.
Yes.
So what's with the puppets?
Except probably a mechanic.
Probably a mechanic, yeah.
We help her talk with unfamiliar people on unfamiliar subjects. One must become more familiar with us in order to become more familiar with her.
Oh, that's horrifying. What in the salad fingers? Spent a little too long in the psychology department, huh? I've heard researching all them dark psychiatrics can rub off on people.
And you've spent a little too long in engineering to not know when someone's pulling your leg. It wasn't loading.
So working and studying in certain buildings has a residual effect. I wonder what effect working in the occult science building has on witches. I hope I don't start taking a chalkboard to my coven's dance rituals. No one wants to know the angle of rotation on one of my sick free ballin' pirouettes. Can you free ball a pirouette? Oh, here we go. Here's your little demon. Hey Lizzie, what you got there?
Philly cheese is the best human invention. Everyone says so.
Everyone in the university?
Everyone in the dimension, the Migo, the Yithians, the Starspawn, the Chthonians. When someone makes one form, the homeworld elder things. Even Yog-Sothoth likes one now and again.
Oh god, I need someone. I'm sure someone has drawn fan art of Yog-Sothoth eating a grilled cheese, but I absolutely need that.
You know this character's turning into one of our tabletop NPCs, right?
Oh, I'm sure she is. Yeah. Yep. I love a fucked up little gremlin. Not like the internal combustion engine, not penicillin, the telephone, light bulbs, eyeglasses, great big trains, microscopes.
Nah, we don't need any of that.
So humanity, for all its achievements, all the love and loss, all the wars, all the technology and innovation, all the art and culture, everything we've done, and we're considered by the rest of the universe as those guys that make a mean grilled cheese. I don't know how to feel about that. Oh god. Okay, what is this another?
I don't know what's coming out of that dude.
Yeah, it looks like more tentacles, but they're like teeny ones. Ah, yeah, okay. So, hey, why do so many people have tentacles coming out of their backs? Have you ever faced a bapho-necrotic explosion head on? No, can't say that I have. Neither has anyone else. First rule of bapho-necrotic explosions: turn away from the bapho-necrotic explosion. Well, I guess the first rule would be don't cause a goddamn bapho-necrotic explosion, but people can't seem to help breaking that one. You could probably tell from the lack of extra limbs, but I have no idea what a bapho whatever actually is. It's the process deliberately caving in an artificial portal through our dimension to stop extra-dimensional entities from getting out. It's a last resort, since usually there are teams of portal divers still inside, but hey. Better than the end of the world, huh? I guess. Maybe you guys should try transmutation circles. That's what us witches use when we need summon creepy stuff, and none of my coven have any weirdo tentacles. All you need is chalk, a little blood, some candles, and a complete disregard for pants. Yes, we've all been taught the witch method, but the scientific method reduces the element of randomness, increases the size and duration of the portals to allow for human entry, and best of all, you get to keep your clothes on. So science is magic plus underwear, huh? Science is magic plus underwear.
I'm writing that down. I need a pen. Hold on.
that feels like it should be merch. Mods, you know what to do.
Plus underwear.
Oh God, Christ!
Okay.
I'm updating my Twitter bio. Oh, God.
1935.
I think that's
That's what her
when.
shirt says.
Go ahead.
That's what her shirt says. It's 1935.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's when this game is supposed to take place. Like right smack dab in the jazz age. Studying at the Miskatonic is a huge opportunity. There are so few monster hunters in my hometown. I think my job prospects in the future are pretty bright. Oh my god, he's adorable.
It does come with a few drawbacks, though. You're not going to finish your studies exactly the same species as you started.
Well, hey, at the very worst, I'm pretty sure this place could always use more freaky ass teachers. Well, that was quick. We got this one over here, or the big one to go outside.
Big one.
Big one, you want to go outside? Nothing out there for me. My jurisdiction's right here. Although patrolling the whole university would probably be good for the old leg muscles, get all toughened up in case of any sick monster attacks. Can't stand a lean steak myself, much prefer pressed ham. Stop trying to make me laugh, Annie. It ain't gonna work. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I ship it. Is that me? That's
Two
absolutely
guys that
me.
clearly do a podcast.
Yeah, right? So what do you reckon they're doing in there?
Porking and prodding, same as always. Eventually they'll get bored and we'll be tasked with carting off the husk.
Like that... That literally just looks like me. What the fuck?
No.
You don't think so?
He's
Beard?
cuter than you.
How fucking dare you? That's it. I'm blocking you. If you told tiny child Albert that in the future carrying corpses would be considered the easiest part of the day, I think he'd pitch a fit. I'd have thought the part between carrying the he's not ginger enough. Yeah, okay. Fine, point. I'd have thought the part between carrying the body to the corporium and carrying it away would be the easiest part. Though I guess hanging out in the spooky ass hallway can be exhausting. Alright, and then we have...
Crab brain.
Oh,
Just a small word of advice to the biology department. You can't just stick a dog and a war veteran into a centrifuge and rejigger the mush into a living being.
what? I don't know how to respond to that.
I don't think you're supposed to. And everyone say hello to the world's very first werewolf. There's clearly a reason I'm not down there with you guys.
Oh.
Aside from, the carnage it would cause.
I think there's a werewolf happening? Oh. That's crazy.
Did you guys hear that? A goddamn werewolf. You guys want to check it out?
We're not done here, Mike. We've got to get the incinerators going before we can knock off Mojo Jojo. He does kind of look like Mojo Jojo. And then you got this guy whose entire bottom half is just tentacles.
I got dibs on his voice.
Go for it, bud.
Connors is right, man. First we burn whatever nightmare the aquarium's working on, then we can go gawk at whatever nightmare the biology department's working on. They got their own burners after all.
I always thought you had to get bit by a werewolf to become a werewolf. Then again, why would any werewolf stop at one bite and not just eat whatever it was biting? $5, says Annie, pops out. Oh, okay, I guess not. Maybe that's why we don't have zombie plagues anymore. I really expected her to pop out with all the talk of human eating.
Big door.
Big door? Oh. Oh man, look at this sick, awesome thing.
That tough stuff is a colony of cuddleworms, complete with the bloodied spinal cord of their human host.
Oh. They like to lay their eggs in city water pipes. Once consumed, they attach to the spinal columns of their hosts, eventually controlling their every move. Sort
Oh,
of
I hate
like.
that.
Yeah, right? Sort of like zombies, except, a lot more screaming and begging for death. Very interesting species. That is a deceptively adorable name for the worst thing ever.
I bet the boys at a tenner that I could yank the spine out of this poor sod's mouth. Turns out the worms form a rock solid grip on the host's brain while they're piloting him.
Wait, is he saying that he fucking
Yes.
Scorpion from Mortal Kombated this guy?
And the brain came out with it.
Crazy, gotcha.
Fingers here is gonna give him a prod, see if she can't get him to let go of the bugger's melon meat.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Excuse me, I just had a dark thought encouraging that I slit my wrist, take off your trousers, and play your bum like the bloody bongos. Jesus fucking Christ.
I wasn't sure where that was going, but
I
I'm down
wasn't
for it.
either. Oh, God. C'est la vie.
Lavid.
Aw, big strong man helping out little lady's sadistic madness. Cute. Okay, well that happened. I guess we go this way? Oh my god, how...
Masked girl, masked girl, masked
Mask
girl.
girl? I don't think that's a mask, unfortunately.
She is Groot.
Ou la vous, as the French say. What's unique about our planet is that all the plants and animals share a universal language, or a sort of collective consciousness, guiding things like migratory patterns, blooming seasons, what is predator and what is prey, things like that. It also acts as a conduit of the emotions of organic life. A flower is plucked, the garden screams. A cow is slaughtered, the whole herd weeps. Humans seem to have lost this ability over the last 100,000 years, and those few that can hear it go mad with the knowledge of it. Just so you know, the planet is very upset with you humans.
Yes, I better go apologize to my bagel.
Oh man, I hope that ain't true. As a witch cultist of a love goddess, I should probably be spreading the love to everything, not just humans. And I've been eating a whole lot of burgers. Oh, don't start with me. Burgers taste good.
That would explain her ass.
Yeah, that's fair. Nyx Fellheart is such a cool name. So after you've drawn from the encounter deck, if what you draw is a monster, pick from the monster deck. Then you can choose to fight or flee. If you fight, compare your player card's ferocity stat with the monsters and add a d6 to both stats to determine whether you win or lose. If you want to flee, it's the same process with the liquidity stat. What fucking game are we teaching here?
I don't know, but I want to learn it now.
Yeah, right? This sounds kind of cool. Once you've returned to the village board, you can add your successful foraging tokens to the village's stockpile. Whatever team successfully builds their village first wins, or whatever team's village runs out of food, materials, or population resources loses. So it sounds like Catan meets Magic the Gathering, kinda?
No. I don't know. Magnus Carlsen. I like his name. And I do. And do I have to go by my in-game name too?
Couldn't hurt. They must be talking about some sort of board game. Never played one before. Not many places to put the board when you're off dancing in the woods with nothing but a smile on. And nowhere to keep the pieces.
Well,
What do you just keep the pieces in your pockets? Like what?
not nowhere.
Yeah,
Inconvenient places to keep them.
quite inconvenient places. Ephilim. Essentially, you need to maintain your resources, spending them. Wait, this is more of this game.
I see that, yes.
Essentially, you just need to maintain your resources, spending them on village and stat upgrades, but village upgrades give passive benefits to both villages. would be helpful to have a mock-it. We're going to ignore that. So you need to be careful that you're not helping the other team in their village. What is his head?
See, that's where I went wrong with my first game. After I constructed a breeding pit, the other village gained enough population resource to speed their building and foraging processes. Why do I get the feeling we're gonna end up playing this game in the game?
Yeah, I'm like half excited, half terrified. I'm gonna click the. Oh, hello again. How's it going?
Can't complain.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You're the one who taught the Ethereum to talk, huh? I guess, but I think you do already. Hi, I'm. Wait, let me figure it out. Oh.
I've seen this one before.
Yeah, right? I think I know the ending. Layer of grime over the extremities so you're aware of the mutagenic atmosphere and have applied home remedy so you're local to New England, but no real accompanying stench other than that of dead flowers so you're often with other people. Mild wobbling at the touch indicates a lack of exercise, but the very dirty boots means you're outside in the rain a lot. Judging by the short black skirt and choker, you're an active worshipper of Shub-Niggurath, the goddess of love and humanity, and combining the grime, wobbly smell, and outfit, you must therefore be a member of the Cheshire Witch Coven. Exactly. Though they were just observations, so what's with the creepy tentacles? This is as close to a handshake as I get. Oh, well. Enchanté. So what's your deal? I feel like I've been asking that about every single person we've met. Alright, what's your fucking thing? I'm Jessica Morgan. I'm the record keeper for experiments performed on the Necronomicon, though I was a detective before my arms got all noodled. How do you keep records if you can't control your arms? With a handshake like that, how'd you hold a pen? What do you mean? I have perfect control of my arms. Oh. Oh. Well, it was nice meeting you. See you later.
Hi, Spooky.
Oh, God. How are we the most normal person in this place? Okay, we got whatever this is. Oh, this chick has no arms. Do those wormy things act as your arms? That's pretty groovy.
Yep, the thing to remember about all the cult shenanigans is that most of these monsters are just really ugly animals, and animals can be trained.
Cool. How'd you train them?
Traditional combination of treats and mild punishment. As a treat, I let them keep my arms.
You know what? Useful, I guess. If you don't need them, why not give them?
As a punishment, I headbutted the shit out
of them. Okay. I don't know if I'm just a little delirious, but that's fucking hilarious.
Now they never leave mommy's side. Don't even have to command them for the easy stuff.
What counts as easy stuff when training floating worms to act as replacement arms?
Oh, you know, cooking, cleaning, getting changed, all the essentials. You should see me play the trombone.
I would be very
pay
interested.
to see that.
Yeah, right? Okay.
I dare you to pronounce his name.
Varlam Nikitovich Mergelin? I don't fucking know. There are several benefits to having every internal organ replaced by half-sentient liquid slurry. For example, you wouldn't believe how much of your brain is dedicated to simply maintaining the automatic processes of your body. With the slime, my brain is now free to ponder the questions of the universe. Oh.
Well, I gotta admit, You're putting a good spin on this. Still having to carry a handkerchief around to mop the incorrigible sludge out of my eye sockets is a drawback.
Forget hygiene, you're at the Miskatonic. If you're only trailing black slime, you're practically cleaning the place up. I hate that that's true. Nothing gets an occult scientist down, I guess. Though wouldn't his brain also be replaced by the goo? We got Discount Jessica Rabbit over here.
The geography building has probably the latest dangerous lessons on campus, but also has the highest security. Can't have the public figure out where the plateau of Lang is, or worse, really.
Why not?
You know how some people can't help but get close as they can to the scene of a car crash? Imagine that car crash being a centralized supernatural apocalypse based in the Pacific Ocean. Folks would climb over each other to check that out.
She's probably right, honestly.
That's correct.
I bet it
Well, they
looks
wouldn't have to
pretty.
these days. Just watch TV or the internet.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, and so what's with folks changing their names for that board game people are talking about?
It's to make the consequences of the game seem more real. A lot of people need an escape from work or their studies, and the game's a good way to do that.
Huh, so you think I could play with you guys when I've got some time off or whatever?
Depends. What's your in-game name gonna be?
Hmm. Thrust Powerful, Badass Barbarian, Saving Sick Wedges or whatever. I was hoping we could pick the
Hmm.
name.
Nope. Bye.
Better than everyone else's dumbass names. Whatever. Who want to play a game where Thrust Powerful the Badass Barbarian sounds non-canon anyway?
Writing that down.
Oh
Rust. Powerful.
god, I'm terrified that you're gonna end up
Barbarian.
that he's going to end up at our in our game, isn't he?
He.
Oh god, okay. Did we go in this big one? I don't think so. Hey Emily, do you guys have any books on advanced witchcraft? I want to keep fresh while I'm here. I'll take that as an of course you do, Charlotte. Have you seen the size of this goddamn library? We got books that ain't even been written yet.
Yo.
The Science of Rain Dancing by Professor Anna Undercarriage. Huh, guess maybe I'll fit in here a little better than I thought. I've been doing science all this time. Much like electricity, the human body acts as a conductor of magical energy intrinsic in the air of regions of high concentration. This effect is exaggerated with wet skin, leading to many witch cults dancing naked in the rain in order to conjure spells effectively. Indeed, it seems paranormal encounters seem more frequent when it's raining or in regions of the world where rain is frequent. The witch cults of Seattle and Scotland are considered incredibly powerful and fearsome, though this is simply due to their geographical advantage. Would they be taken away from their home deluges, they would simply be as effective as their new weather permits them to be. Huh, sick burn. Oh, here's Annie. Hello, Wobbly, what you reading? Nothing, just some stuff about witches. You wouldn't get it. Nah, probably not. That stuff's too cool and magical for a dumb old cannibal like Annie. No place for an ugly old purple blood like poor old dumb old cannibal Annie. Poor dumb Annie. Well, hey, come on. I didn't mean it like that. Hey, next time it rains, I could teach you a few tricks. How about it? Get you a pet frog, give it a couple extra eyes. What do you say? That sounds fun, but can I make a suggestion? She's gonna ask to eat her ass. Rather than rain, can we dance around in buffalo sauce? I think I want a little zing when I bite your bum. I was half right. I want half points for that one. Damn it, Annie, why don't you go bug someone else? Because you're the only one that finds it funny. There's a difference between laughing at something because it's funny and laughing at something because it's ridiculous. Most folks run away from people like me. They seem to take threats of being devoured quite seriously. And there's nothing I'd like more than watching you run away, Charlotte. Oh, I think they fucked up the name label here. Oh no, okay. Yeah, see you around. Okay, I think that's all of them. Yeah, okay. Because I know when we get to the end of the hallway, it'll be the teeth guy's room.
Good afternoon, Charlotte. Are you ready for your first assignment?
Sure, lay it on me.
Excellent. The Miskatonic has small research outposts located all over the world, dedicated to collecting and relaying occult data back to the university via radio. One such outpost is in New Orleans, where you'll be going.
Okay, what happened in New Orleans?
We're not sure. Our researcher is supposed to relay daily radio messages back to us, but hasn't checked in for several days. Your task is to go to the outpost and knock on the door.
Seems easy.
If he's there, ask why he hasn't been relaying data. If he's not, return and tell us.
That's it? Knock on the door?
Exactly. Under no circumstances are you to enter the outpost.
We're gonna enter the outpost.
Yeah, no kidding. Just knock. And leave.
Okay, so how do I get there? After a few, disasters, the government demanded that the Miskatonic experiment be completely sealed off from the outside world. As a result, every outpost in the country is interconnected by these tunnels. Help stop transporting creatures running off into the wilderness. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, yeah, it seems it. You'll have a driver.
Hi!
Ah, Lizzie, looks like you're driving down the spooky-ass tunnel system together.
Yes. New Orleans is not too far in a straight line. Should get there lickety-split.
Fun, you two, and remember, don't go into the outposts. Okay, see you later, Johnny. Guess this is the place. That's weird, the door's open.
So?
Well, the mission is to knock on the door and see if anyone's in and then leave. If the door's open, something bad might have happened.
Like what?
I don't know, could be anything. Maybe they're out of banana bread, maybe someone's pregnant and they're gone to get a doctor, maybe Cthulhu cultists have invaded to have a sick hoedown. Maybe they're pregnant with a Cthulhu cultist banana bread baby. If you'll excuse me, I'm just making a note for my next game.
Cthulhu cultist banana bread.
Banana bread baby. There we go. Okay. We should check it out.
Supposed to be authorized to go into outposts. Dunwitchers and witches are for knocking on doors, not poking around outposts.
Come on, we'll be, showing initiative. They'll be like, wow, Lizzie and Charlotte, you sure saved the day poking around in that outpost. Good thing you did, or all those chupacabras would get back to home base and ate all of us.
I don't think that's what they'll say.
Well, I'm going to take a look anyway. Feel free to join me if you want to save the university from chupacabras.
Guess it'll be okay if we just look.
Fear the goo. Well, that's probably not good, huh?
Click.
Huh. Fear the goo. Written in goo. What goo should I be fearing? Should I fear the goo, the fear, the goo, the I think I hard reset.
I think I just had an aneurysm.
Yeah,
Maybe it's peanut butter. Humans are all allergic, right?
Only the ones who hate deliciousness. Nope. I think this is a warning with the same goo it's written in. Can't be that dangerous then if the warner preferred using it over, a pen.
Maybe he has no pen. Maybe his pen is goo. Maybe that's why he's so afraid. Because of pen goo.
Guess there's only one way to find out. Let's keep going. Oh
my.
that's a lot of goo. I better sweep this whole room before we move on. That's the detective thing to do. Alright, well, I only see the one clickable. I'm only calling ink pen goo from now on. Oh, God. That's a lot of goo.
A lot of pen
goo. Initially, we thought the signs were overkill, the Miskatonic already being notorious for its anal retentive approach to the supernatural. Alas, after several decades and several thousand casualties, we learned that the most dangerous thing in our work was a wandering mind.
Tools broken during the extra... I was reading, sir.
That's okay, it's here.
Not all of it.
Most of it. Shitballs. The door's locked.
No.
So, there might be goodies inside. Eldritch goodies. Look, it says there, extraction facility. This must be where they're getting the goo. We gotta get in there.
Why?
Because if someone tells me to fear something, I like to know exactly where that something comes from and how to punch whoever made it in the head. Whoop some ass. Besides, it sounds exactly like something that the hottest new occult detective team in New Orleans would do, right? Solving some sick mysteries?
Okay.
This eldritch abomination that looks like a toddler is surprisingly just
endearing.
Yeah. Well, yes, definitely endearing, but just going along with shit, like, very easily influenced here.
Oh god.
Oh god. Looks like a syringe. That's a beefy ass needle hole thing too. This goo is either going into something or coming out of something. Either way, it looks like it'd hurt like hell. There's absolutely no good reason we went inside this place. Yeah. Yep. This
like a penis.
It does look like it does, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no good reason we should be in here, honestly. Looks like a poster of Innsmouth, home of the Deep Ones. Maybe that's where whoever lived here was from.
What's a deep one?
They were this race of fishy, froggy folks that lived in this underwater city off the coast of Innsmouth. In exchange for plentiful fishing and crabbing seasons, they would mate with the local Innsmouth babes and create little baby hybrids. Apparently, it was a pretty sweet deal until some wandering douche came through town and ruined it. Went and told the government. They torpedoed the underwater city and rounded everyone up and sent them concentration camps and whatnot. That's not entirely incorrect to the shadow over Innsmouth. That's not entirely wrong. Kind of sad, really. I hear the little hybrid tadpoles are adorable. I'd buy that. Did we click this one or this one? I think it's this one we already got.
We're going in order left or right.
Okay. Some sort of manifesto. April 9th, half gallon. His name was Daniel. Oh. Well, that's probably not great. Oh, I clicked by accident. April 11th, 1 gallon. He was still alive. What have I done? And then it stops. Huh. Can I reread that and see what April 10th was? I can, okay. April 10th, 2 gallon, told me to give her locket to her lover. Oh. Well, that's awful. So I think they're turning humans into goo? Looks like a
Mm-hmm.
diary. Each night, my darling wife, hidden deep in the back rooms of an Orleansian brothel, prays to her goddess Shub-Niggurath. Keeping the faith, groovy. That we might find a new home, that I might find work much less dreadful. She's becoming too large to convincingly lie that she is carrying a human child, so we must gather our pennies and leave soon. Well, that's horrifying. There's a little photo. Oh, God. Oh, God.
I wonder who the daughter is.
Yeah, right? Uh, he's kind of handsome in that, amphibious way. Oh,
Why is that aw? Why is that not you?
all the storybooks say that there's no purer love than that between a girl and a frog. April 12th, 1936. Hey, that's yesterday. A new prisoner was delivered for ooze extraction. He claims he was a riverboat captain with a ship that sails up and down the Mississippi. He claims that there is a deep one refuge situated in Minnesota where my people live and thrive, hidden from the university's horrific testing and the government's terrible camps. I shall rescue my beloved tonight under cover of darkness, and we three shall make for Minnesota, but I'll miss the radio call in, and they shall send someone to investigate my squalid concrete prison, but we shall be long gone. Huh, looks like the university was keeping this feller against his will, using him to abstract goo from folks. But why?
We should ask him.
No way. If the university's as evil as this guy says, we best keep our mouths shut and do a little independent investigating. We gotta find out what this goo is, what they're using it for, and why they're being such bastards. Holding cell, not for holding delicious pastries.
We about double check that.
Yeah, right? Now I'm hungry. Fucking shit on my dick, another goddamn locked door. Language, young lady.
You look angrier than you should be.
Sorry, the concept of, privacy makes witches a little testy. Whatever, let's find ourselves some keys and F these locks up. Oh my god. What are these?
Definitely not.
Yeah. What the fuck? Are those the super rare Dead Randy Monogamy Arc covers? How did he get these? These are ultra banned all across America. What the fuck? We gotta take these. I think she's finally realizing that Homegirl's insane. Dead Randy, the sexy necromancer. It's this cute little incubus that runs around saving zombie girls after the world ends, and then boning them. This story arc was written by my first coven den mother, Agnes G. Williker. These names are incredible. I'm making Agnes G. Williker my next Pathfinder character. I don't know what I'm going to do with her, but Agnes G. Williker is my next character name. It's a story of how this succubus girl, this purple girl here, wants Dead Randy all to herself, but while they're all mutual, Dead Randy gets sad that he's not boning mad dames, and him and the succubus girl learn that love should be shared with everyone, not saved for individuals. It's adorable.
And humans ban it.
The same reason they ban everything. Folks were getting too cheerful. Promoting cultist ideologies, they said. Not sure how love everyone you can and don't be a douche is considered the same as, let's get Cthulhu to F the world up, but whatever. Plus, I guess Dead Randy's pretty rampant in this series. Hard to get that love everyone message across in a story about a nymphomaniacal without getting, vigorous. But the message was so awesome, completely true to our cult's mantra, and everyone in Chesuncook thought us witches were pretty groovy after these stories came out. Preach love and compassion, for the universe offers neither. They put that as our town motto after Miss Agnes wrote this series. Come on, he's got to have the hard copy somewhere. The girls in the coven will shit their minds when they hear what I found. She's so fucking distracted immediately. Dead Randy, The Secrecy Necromancer, Harmony Arc, Episode 1, Death of a Deviant. Can I be showing this?
Well, no bits are showing, but I feel like you may want to check the settings of the game.
Yeah. I don't think there are settings. There really isn't, yeah. This is the settings. Well, I guess we'll save the game while we're here.
It says some nudity or sexual content.
Yeah, a little bit
on the page.
We'll just skip through this real quick, and we'll switch over to my pretty face while we go through this room, because I'm assuming there's going to be more of this. Jesus Christ. I'm just going to skip through most of this. It's just her going through. Are we going to go through all 5 of these? I think we are. The art's adorable, but, like, this is nuts. Okay, one more. Or can I just leave? She's going to make me not leave, though. I can feel it. It should be this one here. Okay, and this should be the last one. Now it's just pervy. Okay. Okay, hopefully that's the last of it. Okay. Well, that was fun. I learned about sharing affection with the people I meet, being kind and caring, and learning not to judge others. That's what we want to take away from this, not the weird stuff. And how to bone mad zombie Daves. Yes. Yep. Let's carry on with the investigation, please. Designated sleeping area.
Just a couch.
Just a couch. More goo. And a key.
With a chicken.
A key to the holding cell. Let's head back to the locked door and check it out. Okay. Success. Now let's find out where this goo's coming from. Oh.
What's that?
It's a brain. A human one. With holes in it.
Humans need their brains.
Yeah, they do. There's got to be an explanation for this. The university's stealing brains to extract weird orange brain goo out of them. I mean, why? What's the point? This is probably why they didn't want us in here.
That's my lie.
Oh, sorry.
Because of the brain goo experiments.
Yeah. We're gonna have to play it cool, figure out who we can trust at the university, and ask them some questions. Well, Rumman's been here a while, and I know I can trust a fellow witch.
And you could trust a fellow Lizzie.
Exactly. That's like half the faculty right there. Besides, I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for all of this. We just gotta be careful not to get fired for insubordination or treason or whatever. Come on, partner, let's do us some sleuthing back at home base. Oh my god.
Oh, Charlotte, how was your assignment?
Good, it was good. Knocked on the door, waited outside for a while, no response, came back home.
And you didn't go inside the outpost?
Inside? Oh, no, I didn't go inside. Was told not to, so I didn't. I just knocked on the door and left. Inside? You crazy.
Right. Well, we'll send a team to investigate and search for a missing researcher. Thank you, Charlotte. We had no intention of sending you on an assignment so early.
So, what do I do now?
You return to your quarters and get some rest. Tomorrow you start patrolling the occult science building.
Right. Well, talk to you later, Bob. Looks like we're in the clear, Liz.
Are we still being detectives?
Damned right, we're gonna get to the bottom of this, but for now, let's get some sleep and start investigating tomorrow.
Okay, see you tomorrow, Charlotte. I'm gonna go pray to Yogg-Sothoth.
See you, Lizzie. Is this really what the world looks like? Oh, God. Ugh. I need a quick minute. What the fuck is this game? Like, I know this is in my Steam library, but, like, what the actual fuck is this game? Like, this is weirder than the train game that we played. I gotta get off this screen, it's so loud. There's, like, chunks missing, and chunks added. So the little witch girl had discovered that the university... This is uncomfortably weird. Yeah, it's uncomfortable at certain points, definitely. Just so you know, I had no idea what they were planning. I was just the cute French girl that was vivisecting creepy monsters for the sake of education. So don't go accusing all of the university of being all dastardly. Some of us were as dumb as the little witch girl. Why do you keep calling me dumb? Okay. Our story resumes with our little witch girl quietly investigating the strange orange goo while keeping up appearances as security guard of the Occult Science Division. Her loyalties were being tested at every turn. I'm 22. I'm a grown-ass woman. Voluptuous, almost. Okay.
Good morning, Miskatonic! It's me, Mindy, in the morning with the Miskatonic morning announcements.
She took all the posters. What is this morning you speak of? It sounds awful.
First off, thanks to our dedicated and highly trained fodder, Corporium is now host to a hefty portion of Cthulhu flesh, and all at a record cost of only 7 fatalities. Man, I'm getting fat. On to international news. The Miskatonic University's Canadian branch is suffering a Yeti infestation, brought about by their recent How Many Yetis Can We Get series of experiments.
What a useful experiment to do.
I can't tell if that means the experiments were a success or a failure.
Is there a human resources department in this building?
Unlikely.
Only I'm wondering if the best way to start a work day is by blaring news about a fucking Yeti apocalypse into my head. Call me crazy.
Call everybody crazy in this game.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Lizzie. How's it going?
What you doing?
Grime bath keeps all that New England atmosphere off so I don't get any extra bits and bobs sticking out of here and there. Secret witchy trick. Want to try some?
What's in it?
Lavender, rose petals, sandalwood, ambergris, some guy's blood, mushed worms, horse placenta, okay. Powdered dog, a small assortment of rocks, bacon grease, squirrel, and peppermint for that tingly fresh feeling. Good lord.
Horse placenta.
Like my dead mother used to say, ain't nothing gets through horse placenta. She drank a lot.
They sent a team to New Orleans to investigate what we found, so we're on errand duty today. I think someone needs your help in the library.
Okay, when my grime seeps in a bit, I'll go see what they want. Thanks, Lizzie. Oh, Annie, I thought Mrs. Roth did breakfasts. She's off catering some dopey executive brunch for the higher-ups, so I'm delivering today. Here's yours. Who is it? I don't know if it had a name, seeing as it's a bacon sandwich. I could ask if you want. It's like human food? No, it's a pig. No, I mean, never mind. Thanks, Annie. No problem. You want seconds, you come find me. I'm needed in the library. Better get over there. Okay. We're at 8:30, and I am sufficiently done with whatever the hell this crazy shit is. Do you want to hop on something else? Do you want to just wrap early? Because I don't know if I can keep going on this, because it's like chat said, it's uncomfortably weird at certain points, and I don't know if I want to.
This is a game I would like to continue, but I think this is a naturally good stopping point.
Yeah. This is a good stopping point. We should definitely continue, either together on stream or off stream. Remains to be seen, but craft some mines. We're not going to craft some mines.
I don't even have Minecraft installed right now.
I don't think I do either. So let me save this. There we go. Boo. We're going to save this. We're going to close that. Pull up my face. We're going to be probably done for the night. Wrap a little early. We went late yesterday. Plus, like, I need a nap. So when are you going live again next, Dave?
I have no idea. I got a lot of crap coming up.
Well, you're always welcome to tag onto my stream. Think I'm going to be going live again on Thursday next. Yeah, Thursdays. We're going to be going live again. I'll figure out what tomorrow, but see everyone then. Dave, thanks for joining us tonight.
Anytime.
Good night, everybody.